Welcome to Children of Morta. It's a game that I'm trying to finish for a long time or try to complete, but new releases have stopped me from completing it. Now I'm dedicated to get through the story and finish this game.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
Something hungry.
The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard.
This is gonna be
From
the
his brother came a newly sharpened sword.
tutorial, so I'm gonna have a timestamp so we can skip.
His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
If you don't want to see that tutorial at the beginning. Yes, let's go. I never mained or played as Virgin or his shield. Maybe I'm gonna try to play as him this
a
time.
land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
I usually use the ranger, the doctor. You can just stay away from the enemies. Melee feels way harder in this game.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Basic combat instructions. I hope I can finish the first area in one go. It does have a good range in this swing. Decent AoE.
wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
And you can play Morta everywhere now. You can play it on phone as well. Both with touch or it has controller support. So you can play it anywhere, basically. Okay, you guys are being annoying. Okay, so if I block before I hit, I don't take damage. Okay, so it's kind of parry. I haven't even bothered to figure that out yet, but if you can parry the attacks with the shield,
corruption abated,
then it can
leaving the shard
negate
cold in hand,
a lot of
dark,
damage.
in need of life.
It might be more powerful than I thought from the start or at the beginning. Maybe I would give him a chance this time.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Yeah, okay. You can actually... block the damage.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Package will help. Yeah.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
I actually watched some gameplay of early access in this
Before
game.
him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
And I thought immediately when I saw the gameplay that I wanted to play it and finish it.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
But then I think Final Fantasy VII remake released, and then I started to play Dead Cells, and then I started to play Enter the Gungeon, which I still have to complete as well. With a bunch of other games. I never prioritized finishing shooting with Morta.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Oh, you need to have enough stamina as well to do a complete block. Okay. For heavy attack right now I can only block one heavy attack. Right.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Right. Tutorial done.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary. Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
I can invite people, okay. For online play, but I'm gonna play solo for now.
Halls of Anaidia must be here, for she needs to be found.
I usually just do the ranger, but I'm gonna try John this time. This is
a celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
This is my 4th time playing this game. I have it on Switch. I think I have it on PlayStation as well.
Filling
on my phone
the winding
and on
tunnels
Steam.
of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
Okay. Not the best card. Okay, good. Okay, this is annoying. I get up the... Okay, now it should be all good. Oh, thorn damage. Cool.
Their life giving way to new life, moving the cycle ever forward.
Right, good, good, good. I think I missed a few things back here. Oh, I can't leave until... Okay. Until she leaves. I slept on Birkin with his shield. Gem. The gold is just the main currency to upgrade everything in the hub area.
Their life giving way to new life, moving the cycle.
For a few seconds invade
ever
without
forward.
limit. Okay. I don't know if that's super useful. Apparently I have an ability with my shield as well. Or some kind of shield bash. A special that can be activated with no else consumed has to be activated. You can only carry one shard with you before activating its effect. Right. Only one way to go. A good way to keep staggering the enemy so they can't attack me. I'm probably gonna switch out. This is gonna become a summoning mob spawner later, I think. Some things are not active yet. Things change after a few runs. Okay, I'm really wasting my shields. Yeah, I think that's way more useful. The radius would be bigger. I can't upgrade anything right now. I need 2 points. use skill points for the next tier of skills. Really good attack with very wide, easy attack to attack a bunch of enemies at once and staggering them, keeping them from attacking me. The traps are dangerous. They deal a lot of damage. I lost a few rounds.
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
Anything with evade is not useful on Virgin. I need something more offense. Or something that gives me more armor or something. Get some health. I'm definitely gonna upgrade my primary damage as soon as possible. Okay, that was quite annoying. Oh, okay. Gonna finish exploring this area first. Okay, I gotta dodge, 3% dodge. Come here. Thank you if you kill a few enemies on this platform, you get some extra reward. I did not see it though. Maybe I can gather a few. Yeah, it glows more and more, and then you get a reward if you defeat some enemies. For health when attacking. Never seen that when I played on phone a few days ago. Can I get you guys to come over here? Yeah, come over here please. I just need to activate this platform. There you go. Activating Obelisk will also heal you. They are not active right now, so I wish you didn't get any his things that you can't use yet. That relic is like completely useless, as I have no Obelisk active right now. Okay, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed. I thought I blocked.
Began
Okay.
to slip away, wondering if this was death.
Thought I was gonna make it further. Okay.
Than they expected. gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back. A sensation no hero could become accustomed to. As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Right.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Alright. Yeah. Going for primary attack first.
She knew where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was and what needed to be done to destroy it.
Alright.
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
Alright. I think that's all. The more family members are going to join us after each run. I'm going to try and get better with Ben. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed immediately. Not a good start. Yeah, damn. Lost half my health right at the start. Wait. Alright. Okay, get oh, annoying. Keep being all hyper and dodging everything. Max health of all family members. Okay. No gems yet to open the chest. Okay, better. Next area. Yeah, that. Okay. More traps. No healing. Very cheap with dropping healing items. Okay, that was a bit unnecessary. These bats. Man, I hate these bats. Get over here. I feel like I did way worse this time. I need to be more defensive.
Pilgrims, once lost in cavern mazes, are now trapped. Their poor families forever looking forward to a return that will never happen.
Nasty. More crit when I when I pick up health. If they would drop any.
The halls of Anea Daya, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is waiting them at the end of a road. Moving is more important than reaching.
Okay, this is... Oh, these bats, man. Get away. Still no gems either for the chests. Okay. These bats are really... this might be... Okay. Oh my. Wow. One single gemstone. And some healing. another boss fight after.
How can this be? Is he lost? Muttered Margaret under her breath. Lost in the study of the walls and oblivious to her surroundings. She always had time for her children, but it was best to leave Grandma to her pursuits now.
Okay, we're not activating the obelisks just yet. Might be the next attempt.
In front of the hero, an object of divine
Cooldown
energies.
reduction. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of defense. Okay, no low on health again. Oh, I didn't see you. Okay, I'm really trying to focus. Okay, I got 2 gemstones. Somehow. Gonna open this chest. There's some money, but still useful for hub upgrade. I don't know how I took damage. But I was... Maybe I don't have any iframes during the ability. Okay, so there are 2 pathways. And I'm gone. Wow, this is rough. This is rough.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
Yeah, he will join the battle soon. No obelisks yet, so... And some help.
Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns were a twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo Caves, rested. A mother away from her child would cause worry even in the best of times. This was far from the best of times. It had been more than a year since Mark, Mary's eldest son, had gone to live in the monastery deep in the forest. The same forest was now the source of such worrying news.
I think I missed that one when I played on my phone. Yeah, some lore things are, I think, missable because I haven't seen that one with the worrying mother. It might be corruption now, so I might have to change. Okay, not yet. Okay. Corruption might not be a thing yet until I get another character. Incentivize you to switch out characters because you get a corruption when you have used a character too much. It incentivizes you to switch characters. Alright. We got a rage, good, and that makes us invisible or invulnerable. Can I help? Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotta heal me back. Upgrading just the primary damage just a lot. Help clear mobs faster. Now we drop healing. Something is doing a weird humming. What does it do? Okay, so I heal when I need it. Nice. I don't know if the game is taking pity on me and my fails. I don't know, why did I risk health just to hit a pot? Need to be smarter. Okay, I'm slowed and being dragged into the whatever that is. Pulling gravity thing.
Who could have possessed such a powerful object?
Might be useful. If I get overwhelmed with a lot of enemies, I can just throw a trap to stun them. I see all the traps. Okay. Oh, you son of a gun. Should probably use that. I think some buffs are permanent from the charms. You can use them immediately. Another elite. Did I not pick normal mode? Like, it's a bit intense. This early. Sure. Okay, way too many enemies. Okay, so that... Okay, I was out of block. Very intense. Oh my god, the trap. Oh, really? Oh, that was further away. It feels like it's way easier to use ranged. It's very intense for being the third attempt. Really. Okay. Might as well. Some healing, please. Only getting gold. These are the waves.
Not all in the caves were refugees. Some were just traveling merchants stuck in a bind. Strange-looking shopkeeper.
Okay, that was way easier than
tipped his hat. He invited them to stop by his shop later, promising something for all adventuring needs.
Yeah, so you can buy stuff with gems. Or maybe they made the phone version easier because of the touch controls. So that they adjusted the enemy spawns and everything. This plays way harder. Oh, I missed the relic.
Some had invested this object.
Okay, so one chance of healing and get a ranged at an axe attack.
What strange thing could have dragged Grandmother this far? The will of Rhea will flow in those still obelisks to aid the
finally.
Guardians. This was the only thing Margaret silently whispered. And the Bergson had to return home in order to understand what had occurred.
Now the obelisks are open. See, there's another one right here. Oh, you can't stack them. Well, that sucks. I need to defend. Unless I can find a healing obelisk over here. That would be nice. Okay. No such luck. Here's an obelisk of vitality that just fully heals you. That would be really nice to have. Right, we made it to the boss at least. Alright. Let's see how it goes.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Okay, the block doesn't work. Okay, yeah, the block doesn't work. Oh, wow. I did the block way too late. Oh, I can't evade. Please die.
The creature
Ooh.
howled in anguish as death slowly beckoned to bestow its peace.
I think I have to breathe there for a moment. Ew. I have 1 skill point. I guess that affects how much I can block. The 100% means does the same as my primary attack. I don't know if that's worth it right now. I'm gonna save for the rage. Or maybe the AoE.
A way had opened, a step closer to the spirit at the heart of the caves. Though before taking that step, caution dictated a return to home to inform the family of the newfound passage.
Right, Shopkeeper unlocked and any manuscript position.
Worried for the missing boy, Ben thought that maybe he should have hidden the daggers better. Margaret, in her wisdom, knew that nothing would have remained hidden from Kevin forever. Now she only encouraged her son and his daughter to hurry and find him.
So he went out on his own. And he's back.
Kevin returned from his saga with barely a scratch, yet he found no appreciation from his family, especially his father. Despite having Linda on his side, his father was still mad at him for endangering himself and worrying them all, including his pregnant mother. His favorite line, asking how he could be so inconsiderate. He wondered whether Uncle Ben would understand his bravery and initiative better. With his heroic act unrecognized, the young boy waited, frustrated, expecting more punishment. What Kevin had not expected was his parents' reaction. Heartened by his courage, his father was going to teach him the ways of battle, and his mother was far from the frail and always worried housewife she had seemed. A Bergson through and through, she gave him her blessing and asked only that he temper his courage with caution. Perhaps Uncle Ben was the happiest of them all. Not only had his nephew held his own in combat, but had done so with the weapons he had made for him. Kevin only wished his older brother Mark was there to witness his rise to the family calling. Defeated, the Spider King had been removed from the path leading to the halls of Aneadiah, although the pestering of greedy goblins might still prove dangerous along the way. Uncle Ben was pointing out possible routes forward, speaking of the troubles pilgrims had run into in the Lost Trenches.
Yeah,
The mysteries of the world were like open books to the wise.
this
And
is like
words from
the
the wise shall benefit man and beast.
this is like the buffs. You can buff your luck and stuff, but you need to find grandma in the dungeons or yeah, in that area to unlock them. I don't think I want to waste my money on that right now. I just want more damage. And fit and movement speed. This will do it for this time. Leave a comment and like if you want to see more. I will probably play making a few more parts. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you will have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video or stream. Bye everyone.